Strong winds and lightning from our storms today, but can you expect the same for the weekend? I'll pinpoint what's in store county by county next at 11.
Live with clickorlando.com, this is News 6 at 11, getting results.
Now at 11, a potential threat that could put pilots and passengers at risk, where Central Florida stands in a new report from the FAA.
Orange County has closed its vaccine site at Camping World Stadium, but the mission is far from over, where you can get your first, second, or even your third dose tomorrow.
Mia Marcano's apartment complex responds to residents, how the property management is reacting to their demands for change.
Come Out with Pride is back in Orlando, but organizers are already thinking bigger. Their plans for the future and what that could mean for the city's bottom line. The crowds have yet to show up, but several downtown Orlando streets are already closed for tomorrow's Come Out with Pride festival. Good evening, I'm Lisa Bell.
Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Matt Austin. Orlando's Pride event is the city's biggest single-day festival with an estimated economic impact of $24 million. But as News 6's Troy Campbell explains, organizers are looking to grow. It's all new at 11.
We're now just hours away from the kickoff for Come Out with Pride Orlando. The organization is encouraging social distancing with everything going on with the pandemic, but they're focused on the larger picture of eventually making this Pride event one of the largest in the region.
Troy, thank you. A number of streets in Thornton Park and downtown are closed because of the festival. That includes Orange Avenue from Concord to Central. Central is closed from Orange to Summerlin, and Summerlin is closed from Central to Robinson. So the streets will reopen at 4 a.m. on Sunday.
If you are heading out to Come Out with Pride tomorrow, here's what you need to know. Masks and social distancing are recommended. Certain parts of the festival will have limited capacity. Vaccinations will also be available at Lake Eola Park from noon until 9:30. And Pride will go on, rain or shine, so ponchos and sunscreen are recommended.
Most of us got some rain today. There was even an eerie orange glow out there for a while. Do we have to worry about rain for the weekend, though? Troy is in for Tom tonight.
We will have a few showers. It will not be as widespread as what we saw this evening, which is really good news. We had plenty of those clouds in place, and then when the rain pushed out, the clouds stuck around and the sun filtered through. That's why we had that orangey sky. We are seeing most of the rain well to the south of our area, moving into South Florida now, but a few showers are still out to sea just off the coast of Flagler Beach, Ormond Beach, and Daytona Beach. Much of that will stay out to sea, but we will see a few showers into the afternoon tomorrow. Notice nothing is widespread. We'll take you throughout the entire weekend, though, and talk about more rain chances for Sunday straight ahead. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Troy. Well, Florida's latest COVID report shows signs of improvement. The weekly report released this afternoon included 25,700 new cases. It's down from more than 37,000 last week. Deaths have also dropped. 1,368 were reported this week, but it's not clear when those deaths happen. That data, can be delayed. Florida's positivity rate also down to 4.8%. It's the lowest it's been since late June. The weekly report no longer includes hospitalizations, though. New at 11 now, an apartment complex near UCF is responding to residents concerned about their safety following the murder of Mia Marcano. Investigators say a maintenance worker at Arden Villas killed the 19-year-old before killing himself. On Wednesday, neighbors held a protest to demand security improvements at the complex. Tonight, Arden Villas released a statement saying, quote, "We believe your demands are too important to rush." It goes on to say, "We look forward to speaking further with you all."
Jury selection will continue on Monday for the Markeith Lloyd trial. Lloyd is accused of killing Orlando Police Lieutenant Deborah Clayton at the Walmart on Princeton. A pool of 300 potential jurors was called, but more than half are already excused. Those left will face more questions on Monday. Once a jury is seated, the trial is expected to take 4 to 6 weeks. Pranksters putting lives in danger. Tonight, the FAA is reporting an alarming increase in what they call laser strikes. Dozens of the incidents this year happening right here in Central Florida. News 6's Nikki Zizaza has the story all new at 11.
Thank you, Nikki. Lithium batteries are reportedly to blame for this afternoon's fire in downtown Mount Dora. You can see the scene here from Sky 6. The fire started inside Segway of Central Florida on North Alexander Street. Mount Dora police say no one was hurt.
The state fire marshal's office says last month's fire at the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando was an accident. Pet Alliance employees told us they believed it was electrical. We are still waiting on the full fire investigation report to get those details. Earlier this week, Pet Alliance announced it has raised nearly $1 million in the weeks since the fire. You can read more about its recovery efforts right now at clickorlando.com. Well, what has already been a 2-month delay for Starliner is far from over.
NASA is not giving up just yet when it could give the capsule another go for launch. Plus, stopping wrong-way drivers, the new technology that could change a growing trend on Central Florida roads.
Missed a complete whole month of making my claims because I can't even get past ID me.
A woman in need of unemployment benefits says someone else beat her to setting up an account. How News 6 stepped in to help get results. That's next.
You're watching News 6 at 11. Live on a Friday night, we're getting results from Maitland, Palm Coast, and all of Central Florida. We'll be right back.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
It's about making our neighborhood safer. Channel 6 has been instrumental in getting our story out there.
You have a choice to watch a morning news team that's out on the streets earlier with more reporters covering stories across Central Florida.
Still a very active scene.
An actual storm chaser pinpointing the forecast for your day.
See tons of sunshine.
And Central Florida's only traffic safety expert who's an actual state trooper.
Stay to the right-hand side.
You do have a choice, but we don't think it's that difficult. You gotta watch before you go. News 6 mornings, starting at 6 a.m. Live with Matt Austin, Lisa Bell, weather with Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells, sports with Sports Director Jamie Say, and special reports from the investigators. This is News 6 at 11, getting results.
Tonight, unemployment imposters creating bogus accounts on the very security site hired by the state to confirm your identity.
One Florida woman discovered her ID Me account had multiple duplicates, so she called the Make Ends Meet team for help. Here's News 6 investigator Mike Holfeld. We've all seen storms from here on Earth, but take a look from space. Astronaut Megan McArthur, you see that lightning at the bottom of the screen? Shared this video from the International Space Station. She says this time lapse was taken over Africa. You can see everything from lightning to city lights, satellites, even a bit of aurora borealis toward the end of the video. Pretty cool stuff. And we had plenty of rain locally tonight.
I'm surprised that video wasn't from Florida.
Right?
Yeah.
And we had that dark sky. We had the sort of brownish
out there
sky.
tonight.
Yeah, it's because
it was almost like orange.
It was orangish. It's because we had those low clouds, and then the sun filtered through just as the sun was setting, and the rain moved out just in time. It was a perfect timing to see some of that. Of course, the rain moved out for some of us just in time. We still had a good bit of rain lingering into the evening hours. We're also watching the tropics. We didn't talk a lot about this today, but have you heard? Now we have a 40% chance of development within the next 2 days on this same little low that we've been talking about all week. The good news for Florida is that it's moving closer to the Carolina coast, mainly North Carolina, and eventually pushing away. If it does get a name, it would be Wanda. We'd like to say that it's the fish storm named Wanda. Right, you guys?
Yeah.
There's some old movie, I don't even know. Anyway, a 40% chance of development within the next 2 days, again, moving away from Florida. We are pinpointing some rain, still moving far to our south, though. So if you're doing some driving this weekend, maybe driving to South Florida in the early morning hours tomorrow, there's still the chance that we'll have some of this rain associated with that same area of low pressure that we had pulling all that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico into place, moving into Miami and areas south of Miami. So South Florida will likely see more of this rain push through. We will see rain tomorrow again, but it's mainly based on the sea breezes. Most of the heavy rain that we saw tonight will not be a factor heading into the weekend, although we are seeing a couple of showers still out to sea, trying to build onshore for areas like Ormond Beach, Daytona Beach, and Port Orange, also Flagler Beach and Palm Coast, seeing a chance for a couple of those coastal showers to try to build in. Here is your 7-day forecast. As we get results, you'll see rain chances lower heading into your weekend, 50% Saturday, 40% Sunday, down to 30% on Monday, Columbus Day, if you're lucky enough to have the day off. Guys, back to you.
Glad to see it improving. I have family in town from Houston, so the pressure was on, Troy.
Absolutely. Well, the days of fast passes are over. Now Disney's gearing up to use lightning lanes.
When you could start paying to skip the lines. Plus,
now we can instantly converge on this area where we can prevent that crash if they don't right themselves.
saving lives when seconds matter. How FDOT hopes to stop a potentially deadly situation on Central Florida's roads.
Here are tonight's winning lottery numbers. Pick 2, 25. Pick 3, 8, 5, 4. Pick 4, 5, 0, 4, 6. And your pick 5, 0, 3, 9, 7, 4. The fireball is 2.
Fantasy 5, 22, 33, 21, 35, 23. Jackpot triple play, 40, 21, 24, 7, 28, 30.
Cash for life, we have 16, 26, 38, 42, 56. And the cash ball is 2. Good luck.
It's time for your free flu shot, Orlando. Stop by the Advent Health Center Care in Colonial Town Monday, October 11th. Bring your family, get the free flu shot, and let's all stay healthy together. News 6 getting results.
Sports director Jamie Say joins us now.
Jamie, tonight UCF honored some of its greatest athletes.
The night's Athletics Hall of Fame inductions were tonight. Blake Bortles was among the honorees. You're going to hear from the quarterback coming up. Now, like 10 years ago, Blake was slinging TD passes for Oviedo High School. But tonight, the next generation. We've got a lot of Friday night football highlights on the way next.
High school sports on News 6 is sponsored by Starling Chevrolet. This portion of the news is sponsored by Freedom Health Medicare Advantage plans.
Welcome back to News 6. High school football has been twice as nice this week. We had games last night, and we've got games tonight. Most Orange and Seminole and Brevard County teams kicked off last night, but we got a rivalry game in Volusia County tonight. Momentum, guys.
All right, Jamie, thank you. And thank you for joining us tonight. We break news at clickorlando.com.
Don't forget about the Saturday morning crew. They will start here bright and early at 5 a.m. if you want to check it out. Have yourself an awesome weekend.
Good night.